Hello, everybody, and welcome to this stream with Dr. Detlev Freyhoff from EDU-Worldwide in Germany. Did I pronounce your name right, Detlev?
It name's Freyhoff.
There you go. See, first mistake.
No problem.
We are recording this session on a Friday afternoon, so please bear with me. My German has never been good, even though I have to admit I have family in Germany. But my German has never been good.
Okay.
Detlev, where are you based in Germany?
Yes, I'm based in Saxony in East Germany.
Okay.
It's about 300 kilometers from Berlin and about 100 kilometers from Leipzig or Dresden.
Oh, Dresden. Okay, just to get my bearing straight. Very well. And can you tell us a little bit, I mean, ever since this COVID-19 hit the world, you are the first agent that we have on these Facebook broadcasts. Can you tell us a little bit from an agent's point of view, how has the pandemic been for you in the industry?
To be honest, I haven't felt so much regarding applications from students.
Okay, very good.
Application from students for universities, for colleges, for language courses haven't stopped in this time. Of course, everybody is asking me about when can we start? Will it be possible to start in September, in October? To be honest, I don't know myself. I only know that German universities, they haven't changed the deadlines for applicants. And so I trust them. They will start usually on the 1st of October with the new semester.
Okay. And with regards to language courses, because today we started hearing some announcements from schools in the UK. I also got some announcements from schools in Malta, where I am based, that they are going to start opening as of the beginning of July. Do you, as an agent, already have students who want to go abroad to study languages?
I have a big number of students I would like to send to language schools. In the moment, all language schools are teaching online.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm optimistic that we will start in September, October, also again with language courses. The question is only, we have now new travel restrictions for non-EU citizens until 31st of August. Will it be possible to get a visa on time? For example, to start in September, October with study programs or courses? Nobody can answer this question in the moment.
Yeah, because it's a very touch and go situation. I mean, it's not an easy situation to be in because, like you said, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody can give us these answers. Now, I remember when I first started talking to you, Detlev, you spoke to me about the programs, the study and work programs in Germany that you organize. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Can you tell our audience a little bit about that?
Yeah, at first I want to make it clear, it's not study and work together.
No, it's study or work. Yes, you're right, study or work.
It's not a study and work program. So I am busy on the one side with studying in Germany. That means study at high schools, at universities, at language schools. On the other side, I'm recruiting employees for Germany, for German companies.
What kinds of companies are they, Detlev? Because I see over here, you had told me that there are 400 sectors in Germany which are in need of skilled workers. By 2030, this means between 3 and 6 million employees which are needed. What kinds of sectors do you recruit employees for?
In principle, these are all sectors of our economy, because the main reason why we are looking for skilled workers from other countries is our demography. and the demography makes no difference between the fields of the economy. We have the demographic factor in all fields. But of course, I'm focused on some fields. Because of Corona crisis, we have also higher unemployment now in Germany because of Corona. I'm focused in three fields. This is at first medical staff. It means doctors, dentists, nurses. The second one is IT specialists, each kind of IT specialists. It doesn't depend on Corona. And a third is engineers. We are also looking for each kind of qualified engineers in all sectors of the technical business.
Okay, and where do you recruit these employees from? Do you perhaps work with an agency in different countries to do that, or do you do your own promotion for that? How do you recruit these people?
Yeah. There are two recruitment tools. The first one is my website, Study and Work in Germany. You can apply directly with the help of the website for a job. Secondly, I'm working together with partners. In the meantime, it is in about 35 countries around the world. These are agencies, student recruitment agencies, staff recruitment agencies. We are signing a contract, and we are not working together regarding student recruitment, but also staff recruitment. Sometimes the employees, for example, nurses, they will need an adaptation course in Germany. So it's also, again, education. It's not only staff recruitment, it's also courses we are organizing, and we are doing this together.
Okay. And in fact, you mentioned that the nurses need to do a specific course. What are apart from obviously the fact that they need to be qualified in their field, in their area, but are there any other perhaps basic qualifications that these employees need to have?
There's a big difference between nurses in Germany and in all other countries in the world. In principle, nursing is an academic program. You will get a bachelor, you are a nurse, and you have a bachelor degree. You are studying at universities. In Germany, our nurses, this is not an academic program. It's a college program, vocational education and training program. It's a 3-year program with a state exam. It's not a bachelor degree. And this is only regarding the degree, but much more important is the content. Our vocational education and training is a so-called dual system of education. That means we have two parts of the education. One part is the college, but the other part is the company. Our nurses, as well as other trainees, they are taught already in the hospital, in the care home from the beginning. About 75% of the study time, they are not in the school, they are not in the college, they are practicing, they are trained in the hospital.
It's hands-on.
And so the practical skills of nurses from other countries and our nurses are very different. And the adaptation course is especially a course to make them fit for the practice.
Okay. And is there the same thing for the engineers, for the people in IT, for the doctors, the dentists? Is there the same kind of adaptation course, or can they just come in and start working in Germany, bringing their qualifications from their countries?
This is really possible to come as an engineer or to come as an IT specialist without any adaptation course in Germany. You have to know nursing or physiotherapy, occupational therapy, or other professions. These are so-called protected professions. You have to have the same content of education as in Germany. It's a difference to engineering and to IT or hospitality, etc. We are accepting, of course, each study diploma from other countries. What is very important, if I say we are looking for skilled, for qualified workers, they need a study diploma. And the study diploma, before asking for a work visa, has to be recognized in Germany by German authorities.
Okay.
I do this service.
Okay.
I ask for the documents and I send them to recognition to the authorities.
Okay, you get the validation.
It takes 2 or 3 months parallelly. I'm already looking for a job offer, and with the recognition of the study diploma and the job offer and German language skills, of course, most important, they need German language skills, they can apply for a work visa.
Okay, okay, very interesting, very interesting. So if there are people watching us at the moment, Detlev, who are interested in finding out more about this, about working in Germany, how do they contact you? Can they send you an email?
Yeah. They can send me an email to my address, edu-worldwide.de. But I recommend to come in contact with one of my partners abroad.
Okay.
They are already pre-selecting the applicants. They give them advice how it works. In principle, I have each day, I have meetings with my agents regarding job search, and we are discussing requirements, we are discussing formal questions, we are discussing the campaign Nursing for Germany. I have offered another question. Yeah.
Okay, okay, very good. And which countries, you mentioned that you accept people from 35 countries, am I right? Which countries do the majority of these workers come from?
Yeah, majority are Asian countries, China, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia, but also as a Asian European country, Russia, of course, Ukraine, Eastern European countries, a lot of Eastern European countries, especially former Yugoslavian republics, former Soviet republics. And I have also agents in Africa, especially Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon. Last one came from Togo. And I have also a couple of agents in Latin America, in Ecuador, for example, and some agents in Western Europe. To be honest, Western European citizens, EU citizens, they already know how it works with Germany. They do not need a work visa.
Exactly, they have freedom of movement.
I'm not so much focused on EU countries regarding job searching.
Okay, it makes sense. So Detlev, sorry, carry on.
Yeah, go on, please.
Okay, so my question is, because obviously on schools and agents, we have quite a significant pool of agents from these countries that you have just mentioned. If there are any of our agents who have students who are not students, who have contacts, let's call them like that, leads of people who are interested in coming to work in Germany, should they get in touch directly with your partners in, for example, India? Or if they are an agent themselves, is it better that they get in touch with you directly?
They can come in touch with me directly.
Okay.
I get each day via Facebook and LinkedIn, I get requests from applicants. Yeah?
So what I will do is that I will tag, when I share this video with the rest of our community, I will tag your Facebook page. I will also include your website and your email address, so that anybody who would like to get in touch with you for the Work in Germany program they can do that directly with you.
Yes, many thanks.
No problem. So that's the first topic.
What I would like to tell you regarding working in Germany, the biggest barrier to work in Germany is German language. You have to invest once in German language. We are offering language courses already abroad together with my partners. Some of my partners, they have own language schools, but I can also offer relatively cheap language courses, intensive language courses in Germany. You need only B1 level for applying for a job in Germany. The very best way to come to Germany, to work in Germany, is of course to start your career in Germany with a study in Germany. We are offering German taught program as well as English taught program. If you don't know any German word, you can start with an English taught program, and you will stay in Germany 2 or 3 years and learn German language. This is, of course, I think so, the best way to find your career as an employee in Germany.
Exactly. So I guess that because now I would like to move into the second part of your second area that your agency deals with, and that is actually studying in Germany. So the two go hand in hand, because ideally before you start working in Germany, you also study in Germany to get used to the way of life, to get used to the language. So let's talk a little bit about studying in Germany. And from the initial introduction that you had told me, there are 400 public universities and 120 private universities in Germany. So definitely a large, you know, a vast selection for students to choose from. But if you had to perhaps highlight some of the biggest advantages of studying in Germany, what would they be?
Yes, to study in Germany is really very unique, not only because of Germany, because of history of Germany, because of the people in Germany and our culture, architecture, etc. It's also very unique because of our study system. The big point is that studying at public universities in Germany, in general, in principle, is for free. You do not have to pay any tuition fees if you come from EU countries, from non-EU countries, to study in Germany, to study a bachelor or master degree at public universities. Of course, at private universities, they are asking for tuition fees. Secondly, I have already mentioned, we do not have only German taught programs. We offer English taught programs for the same price. It's for free too. And you only need to show your English language certificate, no language, German language certificate.
And what English certificate do they need to show?
It's in principle, it's IELTS 6.0.
6.0, okay.
6.0,
yeah. Okay. And for German, if the program is taught in German, they need a B1.
They need a C1 level.
C1, sorry. They need a C1 in German if the course is taught in German, but they need an IELTS score 6 if the course is taught in English.
Yes.
Okay.
To be honest, German C1 is not so easy to get. Yeah, you need to invest time. You need to invest also some money, but it is possible. And we have a very special program in Germany too. This is at university, the so-called Studienkolleg. It's a college. You are prepared for studying at German universities.
I see.
If you come from non-EU countries. If your secondary school leaving diploma is not sufficient, if your grade is not sufficient from secondary school, and if your German language is not sufficient, at least B1, you can study 1 year for free at the Studienkolleg.
Okay, okay, I understand. Okay, so there are many options. It is not like perhaps in some countries where you get a yes or a no. There is a way, there is a middle way, so to speak.
Yes, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about the way of life? I mean, yes, you were telling me about the beautiful architecture, and I visited many parts in Germany and can certainly confirm that. But for a student, what is it like to live in Germany? How expensive is it to live in Germany?
Yeah, living costs are really relatively cheap. If you are not going to the 4 or 5 biggest cities like Munich, Frankfurt, Hamburg, then it's relatively cheap in Germany. For a student apartment, a one-room apartment, or a room in a flat, you pay usually between 200 and 300 euro per month, all inclusive.
Okay.
Living costs at all inclusive, food, on internet, transport, etc., you will need approximately 700 euro.
Okay.
Of course, it's more expensive in Munich, in Frankfurt, in Hamburg. It's much more expensive, but you do not have to go to such expensive cities.
Okay. And is it possible, Detlev, for a student to work whilst they are studying if they want to perhaps support themselves financially?
Yeah, we have for each foreign students the same conditions. So they are allowed, according our law, to work 40 hours per month. 40 hours
40 hours per month,
The
okay.
minimum salary per hour is 10 euro. That means
that's your minimum.
Yeah, at least you will receive about 400 euro per month.
Exactly. Okay, okay. And like that, they can finance themselves. How about scholarships? Are there any scholarships that are offered?
Yes, we have about 70 different scholarships. If you contact me, I will be able to give you some advice, to show you where to apply. There are about 70 different organizations which are offering scholarships. Sometimes universities themselves are sponsored by companies, special study programs, and they can offer to each student in the study program a scholarship too.
Okay, okay, very good. Okay, so once again, for all those people watching us, you have Detlev's contact information, so please do get in touch for further information on not just these scholarships, but all the things that we have spoken about so far. Obviously, looking ahead, Detlev, once the student finishes the course, the university degree, what are the job opportunities like in Germany? What are some jobs that are in high demand?
Yes, naja, job opportunities are very good, and each year they become better because the gap between the working places and the applicants will become bigger and bigger in Germany.
Okay.
We miss really until 2030 about 6 million employees.
Wow.
Already now we miss thousands, 10,000s of employees in the field of nursing, in the IT branch, and in engineering.
Okay.
We miss especially mathematicians, we miss physicians,
Mathematicians.
we miss people in chemistry, in technical fields, in the car industry, etc., etc.
Yeah. Okay, okay, very interesting. So definitely a lot of opportunities, for people for people not just over there, for people wanting to come to Germany for work. What are the salaries like? Because yes, we spoke about the minimum wage, which is what a university student would most likely expect to earn, but what are the professional salaries like in Germany?
Yes. at first one figure, the average salary in Germany for a full-time job is about 3,500 euro.
Okay.
Less and more.
More or
Yeah?
less.
But this is the average level.
And obviously it depends on the industry, because I guess the
Yes,
IT
of course.
industry, the
Yes.
manufacturing industry
Yeah.
have different wages.
As a nurse, I start with about 2,500, 3,000 euro per month.
Per month.
IT specialists could be that they are employed already with 5,000 euro per month.
Exactly.
If you are engineer in the car industry, there's a high demand too, you can start with 6,000, 7,000 euro per month.
Okay. Very good. Okay, so to start to start summarizing, so to speak, what we've discussed so far, first of all, is there anything that I've left out and that perhaps you would like to add?
Maybe I can say one word again regarding language courses.
Sure.
I have told you that language courses is an investment in future.
Yes.
It's not so much expensive. If you compare how much you invest and how much you will receive after the investment, it's really a great challenge. And I can offer language courses, of course, for beginners. This is a language course like usually, but I can also language courses which when students have already B1 level, they can really apply for a study and work program. That means they will study at first German language, and then they go working for 6 months. The language school is responsible for the working place, and you can earn money and cover your language course costs in this 6 months.
Okay. And if obviously I mean, many years ago, I used to be a teacher as well, so I know that this question depends on the individual student. But more or less, from your experience, how long does it take somebody who is a total beginner in German, somebody like me who cannot even pronounce your name, right?
Yeah.
How long would it take for a person like me to go from total beginner to B1 level in German?
Yeah, you need about 200 hours, 200 lessons for each level. That means from A1 to B1, 600 lessons.
Okay, 600 lessons.
An intensive course, I can offer to you an intensive course with 20 lessons per week. It takes you 30 weeks.
Okay. So I'm trying to calculate that in number of months. It's round about 8 months.
Yes.
Round about 8 months. It's my mathematics. Okay.
It's 8 months. Yeah.
It's round about 8 months. Okay, because obviously it's also, I mean, we know that German is not, is not the easiest of languages. And obviously, if you want to use this language to work, then you can't just be able to write your name, order a drink in a pub, and order food in a restaurant. You need to be able to communicate more fluently. So that is why this kind of intensity in courses is necessary.
But to be honest, if you are speaking English already, learning German language is much more easier. We have very similar words, similar constructions in our grammar, etc., etc.
Of course, because English is, after all, a Germanic language. So, or used to be. Old English is derived from that. Okay, so Detlev, to start concluding, if we have any people listening to us, watching us, who are interested in becoming your partners, what do you expect from them? What do they need to do?
Yes, I'm placed in Germany. I'm located in Germany. I can do the work in Germany, the bureaucracy in Germany, the application, selecting universities, selecting programs. I can give support for visa application, etc. for residence permit, for work permit. What I cannot do is to make a marketing campaign, to make
Okay.
promotion in each country.
Mm-hmm.
I expect from my partners that they promote study and work in Germany, that they collect applicants, that they find applicants in the home countries, that they prepare all information and all documents I need for the application in Germany. This is much and not so much, I think
Mm-hmm.
so. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because,
And then from your side, what do you do?
yeah, from my side, I collect the applications. I am looking for universities and for study programs. I make different proposals regarding studying different cities, different study programs, different universities, so a student can make a choice between different offers. And I do the applications for the students on my behalf. The students, if he doesn't like, he do not have to apply themselves
Okay.
for the
Okay.
study.
Okay. 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 Very interesting. And obviously, finally, the most important. I mean, it's not the most important question, but it is a question that everybody will ask in the end. Commission. What can you tell me about commission?
Yes. As I have told you, the German market is a very special market. So our public universities, they are for free. But this is the good news. But the bad news is they do not pay any commission. So
Okay.
my business model means that you have to ask student for fees.
Okay.
They do not have to pay any fees for the study, but they have to pay fees for me, for my services, and for the services of the agents.
Okay.
Not too much. You can read it on my website. It's
Mm-hmm.
€500 per
Okay.
applicant, I expect.
Okay.
For private universities, for language schools, for job seeking, of course, there's paid a commission by schools, by universities, by employers, and I share all the commission 50%
Okay.
with the agents.
Okay, okay, very good. Obviously, I just wanted to scratch the surface of the conversation on commissions, but I think it is very important that people out there realize how transparent you are about all this. I mean, you stated
Yes.
clearly on your website, and that is normally, at least to me, that is a sign that the person I'm dealing with, the partner in this venture, whatever it is you'd like to call it, is somebody who is trustworthy. But again, what I do encourage is, if you are interested in finding out more, I mean, we've had a very packed session today with Detlev about all of the things that he focuses on. If you are interested in finding out more about all of this, you have his contact information on all of the channels where we have shared this interview. So please do get in touch with him directly, or if you like, and if you know us, get in touch with us and we will very happily put you through to Detlev.
Thank you.
You are
Thank you.
very, very welcome, Detlev. So thank you for joining me today. Thank you for all the information you've given me. It was really a packed session, but I'm very, very happy that we managed to do this. So I hope that you guys out there enjoy it as much as we have.
It was a pleasure for me too, Bernice. It was our first interview. I hope so. It's not the last one.
I hope so too.
Many thanks for the very nice and kind preparation.
Oh, you are very, very, very welcome. You're very welcome.